Hi, it's Lesley Fightmaster, and this tutorial is jumping through to seated from downward facing dog. Kim O. Caliabra and Paul Caswell all asked me to do this one. So one other thing that you can look at, and some of this will be repetitious, is the tutorial I did on core strengthening, because they really do go together. So when you're jumping through to downward facing dog, when you start in downward facing dog, as you come forward, the way that I do it is I cross my shins and then I extend the legs out and sit. Some people jump through with the straight legs. I can't do that because my proportions aren't even. I have longer legs and shorter torso. But if you have even proportions, apparently that's really easy to do. So you can try either way, but I can only show you the one way because I can't do the other way. So I'm going to show you from down dog. And if you have a blanket, put it at the end of your mat because that will give you something to aim for. So from down dog, I look forward, I bend the knees, I pull my belly in really strongly, I lift my hips way up in the air, I hop, I reach for the blanket, and I sit. Now, that might not work right away, and believe me, mine did not work for a long time. So here's what else you can do in the meantime as you're working on learning it. If you have two blocks, you'll put one block on one side of your hip and one on the other. And you'll use those blocks to bring yourself through. I only had one block when I put this day together, so I'm going to use these because these happen to be in my car. It's of my friends, I didn't get them back. So from downward facing dog, so if you have push-up bars, this works just as well, or two blocks, one on either side. But you'll have your hands on the blocks or the push-up bars. And same thing, you're going to bend the knees, keep your hips up way high, look forward. So you always want to look where you're going. As you jump, you'll take your hop, cross, extend, and sit. So that eventually it happens without being lifted up. But it's nice to kind of get the feel of it by lifting yourself up higher. And then to go back again, this I cannot do fully without blocks. Actually, even with the push-up bars, it's hard. But I cross the shins, I press down, I lift up, I lean forward, I have to tap. That's why I can't do it quite. And then lower down, inhale up, exhale back. And then looking forward again, I'll bend the knees, I'll keep my hips up way high, I'll hop, cross, and then extend the legs and sit. So that is how to jump through. It takes a while. It takes unless you're very strong. If you're very strong to begin, it won't take you so long. If you need to build the strength, you can look at my tutorial for building core muscles. And I hope that's helpful to you guys and anybody else who wants to learn how to jump through. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for sharing all these videos. I'm just overwhelmed by all of the wonderful positive comments I get from all you guys, and I really, really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and namaste.